as you can see behind me. I hope you are doing well. Hi Sevi, hi Sevi. Is that Sevi? Yeah, it is Sevi. Hi Sevi. How are you doing? Tonight, I am just gonna be doing some ASMR tapping. Some tapping. Infinite tapping. Infinite tapping. Infinite tapping to sleep to. Right now I am tapping on a King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard cassette tape. I have a selection of items. A selection of items. So much has been happening with life and work. I've been so stressed, but I'm keeping my head above the water. I'm glad to hear you are keeping afloat, Sevi. I'm sure in the future you will reach a point where it gets a little bit easier. I hope so, at least. I hope so. But you are strong for pushing through. You are strong for pushing through. That's very good. That's very good. And I'm sorry to hear you are stressed out. Tough times make strong people. Yeah. You'll get through it. And then when you do, you'll be stronger. So when a situation like that arises in future, maybe it won't be as stressful because you know you've survived it before. Maybe. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Sevu. I'm glad to hear that. I want to try and keep it pretty low-key this stream. I do plan on doing a story reading at the end. But aside from that, my only plan is to tap on a bunch of things and maybe do some trigger words. But yeah, feel free to lurk if you need sleep, if you need rest. If you need rest, feel free to lurk or go to sleep. I have a electric blanket on right now, and I put it on just before stream because it was cold in my bedroom, but now it's getting a little too warm. I think I'm gonna turn it off real quick. that's like at least 100 taps. That's like at least 5 taps. Oh, the back of the cassette tape sounds a little bit different. I'm not sure if I like it more or less. I have been trying to keep my nails a little bit longer because I have a nasty habit of biting them. But I've been trying to keep them long enough to like tap on things. And this week I managed to go the whole week without biting them. So now I have good nails for this. But that's a habit that I've had like my entire life, and I've heard that that can affect like the structural integrity of your nails over time. And I'm pretty sure that's what's happened to me because my nails are like super weak and like super breakable. But I do like having nails. I need to like shape them though. They're a little irregular. Sorry if you can hear my PC getting a little louder in the background. Oh wait, I can close a couple things here actually. Let me close that. Okay. And also let me just close Firefox as well because I know that can eat RAM. I do have my story up on Firefox for later though, but I can come back to it. Okay. I think I'm gonna pick a different object. I think I'm gonna pick a different object to tap on. A different object. Let's see. What's a good change of pace? I have a few things. I have a deck of tarot cards that I recently bought. I have a teacup. I have a little box of guitar picks, and I have I have a little model cabin that I think is supposed to be like an incense lighter or like one of those incense holders, but I only have the little incense cones, and I think it's supposed to be for like those longer incense sticks. also have this. This one's a little bit quieter. This one's a little bit quieter. I don't really know what this is, but I got it from the bathroom. Because I was like picking up things before the stream like a maniac. Just to see if anything I tapped on sounded good, and I liked the sound of this one, but I often listen back in the streams, like in the VODs, just to check what things sound like, and more often than not, they don't sound anything like how I think they sound. I don't know if that's maybe like the stream compression, like whatever compression is put on the streams after they're streamed. I don't know. But either way, it's just a case of trial and error. A trial and error, I think. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds nice, I think. Let me check what this actually is. Let me check what this actually is. It is Nature Spell Natural Rosemary Oil. Natural Treatment Oil, Hair Oil. Okay. It is rosemary oil. Oil. Yeah, okay. It is indeed what it says. I wonder what this... I bet this probably smells really good. I bet this probably smells really good. Probably smells pretty good. I can't smell anything right now, though. Let me see. Oops. That was the lid. That was the lid opening. Is there supposed to be, like, air come out of it? Interesting. Oh, wow. You know, okay. The lid sounds pretty good. I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting it to smell like. I thought it would be a smell that I've never smelled before. But, surprise, surprise, rosemary oil actually smells like rosemary. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Not I, apparently. Okay. I put that back on. Oh, it does smell really good though. I do like the smell of rosemary. I like how resident, not resident. I like how resonant it is. Resident Evil. But I've gotta like hold it with like less fingers for it to be more resonant. Like this. is difficult to hold though, and I don't really want to drop it. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Listen to that. That sounds pretty good. Tap, 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 tap. I wonder how many taps I've done so far. Probably at least 10. Probably at least 10. We'll be at infinity in no time. I really like how this sounds. I don't know how this is gonna like come through on stream, but like to me, in person, it sounds really good. I am more of a sucker for like warmer tapping sounds, like the less resonant ones, but I like this one. I like this one. I usually like the more, I guess, woody sounds, or like even there's a few videos on YouTube of sticky tapping. That sounds weird, but I like it. I like it. It's like when they put like glue on their fingers. I don't know. I like the sound of the finger like leaving the thing that is sticky. It's a satisfying sound to me. I don't know why. That sounds a little. That might sound a little bit odd. Okay. I think I'm gonna pick a different object now. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep going with this one for a little bit more. I don't think we've quite unlocked all the sounds that are inside of it. Hi. Hello, Buttermills, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. I hope you are having a good day. We are just doing some infinite taps. I'm not quite sure how many I've done so far. How many taps I've done so far, I've not been counting. One tap. That was two. Oh my god, I'm so bad at counting. Never mind. But yeah, feel free to like lurk. Okay, I'm gonna pick a different object. I'm going to pick something different. Let me see. What do we have? I've got a tarot deck. Actually, yeah, let's do the tarot deck. I think it'll sound that's like really loud. This one's a little bit loud. Thank you, Buddhamels, for the follow. I appreciate that. You are epic. You are epic. You are epic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. It's a little bit loud. It's a little bit loud with the cards actually inside it. Let me see. Let me see what it sounds like when I remove them. Oh my god, I'm gonna try and not get these all over my floor. That is the next challenge. They are like those weirdly slippery kind. You know, like... Well, they're supposed to be like that. Like, how they slide against each other really well. And like when they're in the stack, like just a little tiny nudge is gonna send them all, like, crumbling down. But I have just one card here. What card is this? Oh, okay. It is. It is the King of Pentacles. This one sounds good if I actually just tap with the, like, pads of my fingers instead of the nail. I think, at least. Again, it's a little strange because it's probably not going to sound the same to you guys as it does to me. I really need to, like, I really need to, like, make a list of things that actually sound good on stream. Like, I need to go through them. Because at the moment I've just been trying lots of different random objects. Cards are really difficult to tap on, oh my gosh. I can't get leverage on them. Oh wait, there we go. Okay, yeah, if I turn the card, like, towards you. If I turn the card towards you. Is this your card? Is this your card? Is this it? Is this the one? Is this what you were thinking of? Okay, let me try the actual, the box. Is that what you call it? The box? Or I guess the case. The case that the cards come in. Yeah, this one also sounds better if I just, like, tap with the soft part of my fingers instead of, like, the nails. I think so, at least. I think with the nails this one's quite loud. And that's, like, the opposite of what I like. does this actually say on it? The original Rider Waite Tarot deck. What does the back say? Oh, the back is exactly the same as the front. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Excuse me. I'm a little sleepy. I haven't had any caffeine today. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? That is a very rare occurrence, I guess. No, that's not strictly true. I have in fact had a little bit of caffeine in the form of tea. But I don't count that as caffeine. Like, what am I supposed to do? Not have tea? That's not possible. I'm British. I can't not have tea. I will die. The ground will absorb me. The ground will absorb me. Okay, yeah. That's a little bit loud if I do it with my fingernails. We've had a really clear sky tonight. I'm looking at it right now, and I think from where I am, I can just about see Orion's belt. That's like the only constellation I actually know, though. Well, that and the Big Dipper. The Big Dipper. Or is it the Little Dipper? I'm not sure. It's the one that looks like a kite. I'm realizing that I prefer to talk into this ear. I think this is the left ear, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. That's sometimes weird to think about. I sometimes get the ears mixed up. This is definitely the left ear. But I'm realizing that I prefer this ear for talking into, as opposed to this ear. I should really switch to this ear sometimes. It's just not as comfortable a position for me. I don't know why that is. I'm not exactly sure. switch to this ear again. Hold on. I dread the day that someone requests like positive affirmations with like the ASMR trigger redeem, because I'm really not good at them. They all come off as like condescending. Maybe I need to practice. Maybe I need to practice. Let me practice some positive affirmations. No, this is just practice, okay? So, yeah, let's make a deal. If they do sound condescending, don't just ignore them. if they if they're good, take them, because you are epic. You are really cool, and you are the best. You are the best. You are the best basketball player this side of the Little Tennessee River. When you thank you for the shrimp check, Savvy. If you were shrimping, take a little stretch. If you are not shrimping, then that's okay. If you are shrimping in bed because you are sleeping, that's okay. But otherwise, stretch your back out, mate. Stretch your back out, mate. Okay. Yeah, okay. No bone cracks. No bone cracks. My monster voice. What is my monster voice? That was my proper Brexit geezer. That was my proper Brexit geezer voice. Cronk your bone, lad. Cronk your back, lad. Grumble, grumble, grumble. We absolutely smashed you at the footy game the other day. No, you bloody didn't he? No, you bloody didn't he, mate? I'll do your neck in, you specky bomb. What else do I have on my table? I have a lot of dust on my table because my table is dusty. That is why I have a lot of dust on it. I need to make it less dusty with a duster. That is really weird. That is really weird. You ever think about that? Like why are dusters called should have just left them. Okay. Okay, they're back in the box now. What else do I have? What else do I have that is tappable? Tappable. Tappable. I have this teacup. I actually thought this teacup sounded a little better earlier. It doesn't sound as good as it did sound. Hi, Nimui Bear. How are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you are doing very, very well. I hope you are doing very well. We are just doing some infinite taps. We are doing some infinite taps. I don't know how many I've done so far. It's at least been 5 taps. I actually don't like how this sounds. Yeah, I'm gonna switch that out for the rosemary oil again. I liked how this one sounded. Doing good, just sleepy, which is perfect. Okay. In that case, if you want to, feel free to lurk if you need rest. And I'm doing good too. I am doing well. I am doing very, very well. Thank you for asking. Okay. I was gonna do some trigger words as well. I don't know if that's... what's a good trigger word? Scalable. 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 Scarabeetle. Scalable Scarabeetle. Scalable Scarabeetle. He's big, and then he's little. He's scalable. He's a big little guy. A little big guy on a little big planet. Apologies if you can hear my creaky chair. It has old bones and rotting skin because I've been doing so much. I've been using it for sitting. Oh, wait a minute. increases and decreases depending on like how you hold it, because the rosemary oil inside like moves around, so it makes different sounds. Like that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm just like turning it. I like that. I like that. That's really cool. That's really cool. I like the sound the lid made. This totally isn't just because I wanna sniff it again. Oh, it does smell really good though. It does smell really good. I like how the lid sounds. It goes. Okay, 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 okay. We've only been going for 45 minutes, but I do think this is going to be one of my shorter ASMR streams. I've got a few more things that I want to tap on, and then I am gonna read a scary story to end the stream. Or at least I hope it's a scary story. I watched a scary movie today. Not like a scary movie like the film that's called A Scary Movie. But I watched a scary movie today. I watched The Blair Witch Project. I've seen it before, but not in a very long time. Not in a very long time. Hi, Sokol. Hi, Sokol. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You are wonderful. You are wonderful. You are epic. You are epic. Have some chalky milk. Some chalky milk. Some chalky milk. I just realized that I don't have my follow notifications on in this like overlay. I forgot to add that, but that's okay. It's an ASMR stream, so it might be a little too loud anyway. Your mom was awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate your kind words. I appreciate your kind words. But yeah, I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. Or evening, or whatever it might be. And that goes for everyone listening. This box, I'm not sure what kind of box it is, but it's plastic. It's plastic and it's large. And it's really awkward to like hold up to my microphone. But I really like the sound it makes. Just out of curiosity, do you take commissions for 3D VTuber models? I do not, unfortunately. I do not. But I do hope you find someone to commission. I'm sure you will find someone that can do it. My knowledge of like 3D modeling is very, very basic. I made like the background over there. But that's like all I can do. I'm really, really bad at rigging things. Oh no, oh no. Don't be sad. I'm sure you'll find someone. I'm sure you'll find someone who's able to do it. I only really know how to rig 2D models, unfortunately. And even that, I'm very novice at. I gotta scratch my scalp real quick. My head be scratchy. Excuse me. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I said 3D, but I meant something like you did for you. I see, I see. I still don't take, I'm not taking commissions, unfortunately. But I am flattered that you asked. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do hope you find someone to do it, though. I do hope you find someone who is able to do it. But it is, like, the model is, it is two-dimensional. It's just a 2D model. Like, I made the layers in Krita, and then just did the rigging in Live 2D. I'm glad you like the vibe. I'm sorry that I can't help you with your VTube model, but I'm sure you will get it done at some point. Just keep trying. At least you are going around and asking people. At least you are going around and asking people. That is very good. Okay, wait, what are those? Are those emotes of your model? does it sound like if I take the top off of this? Okay, this is gonna be loud, so I'm gonna do it away from the microphone. Okay, and this is what the lid sounds like. I'm not streaming these days. I'm waiting for a good internet and IRL stuff to settle before getting back to it. I see, I see. Well, there is no rush. There is no rush. Streaming is one of these things that will be waiting for you as soon as life calms down and you're able to throw yourself back into it, but there is absolutely no rush. Let me know if you ever do get that model made. I will be interested in seeing it. To be honest, I don't even know if I'd be able to like rig a model that's like any level of complexity because mine is very, very basic. Let me see. Can I zoom out on my model? Why is it locked? There we go. Like, just show. Like mine is very, very basic. It's only got a few layers, you know? I'm very far away. I'm very far away. I'm very far away. ASMR from far away. Hello, 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 hello. Echo, 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 echo. Can anybody hear me? Hear me, hear me, hear me. I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids. Hello. How close was I to the mic, to the thing? I don't remember how big I was. I'll just leave it there. I think I was a little smaller than that. There we go. It's quite hard to find something that pleases me. Most people go anime style, but I'd like something that looks hand drawn like you. I see, I see. There is. I have no is another VTuber that has like a really hand-drawn style called Harrowwick that I've recently come across. I've never interacted with them, so I have no idea if they even take commissions, but they have a kind of hand-drawn style as well. Oh my god, that's not at all how I imagined the rest of your body. Harrowwick, yeah. Harrowwick. But I know what you mean though. There are, like, the majority of VTubers do seem to have like an anime style. I think that's like the common thing. I don't really know much about VTubers though. I don't really watch them. I just am one. Okay, thanks a lot. No worries, no worries. Again, I highly doubt they even take commissions, but you can try them. You can try them. Also, I'm a little too much to the right now. There we go. I wish you luck. I wish you good luck on your quest. Yeah, notes that make me feel uncomfortable, which pains me because I find the concept so cool since I grew up with gorillas. That's fair. Like the concept of like real people having like cartoonish avatars. Like that concept. I don't listen to Gorillaz very often, but I do. I really like the Plastic Beach album. The Plastic Beach. Ah, that's a really good trigger word. Plastic Beach. Plastic Beach. Plastic. 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 Elastic. Plastic. Speaking of plastic. You have a box. You have a box on your head right now. How does that make you feel? You've got a box on your head. There's a box on your head right now. LOL. You're like a box. Wait, that kind of sounds like one of those nuclear Geiger counters. He's blue because he's radioactive. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. song Rhinestone Eyes by Gorillaz because the main melody goes da 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 da. Electric trick 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 trick. It's a good one. I'm glad you agree. Oh, the sides of the box sound different. Also, I have no idea what this box was being used for before. It's got some really, it's got like particles in it. It's got particles of something inside of it. I just realized that. I thought it was like a clean box. I don't know what was in this. I don't know what was in this. Sorry, that's just been on your head. That's just been on your head. I think you have like some kind of awful, 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 terrible scalp infection now. Thank you, Bunny, for the follow. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You're epic. You're epic. And you're wonderful. You're wonderful. Have some chalky milk. They recently released a hand-drawn short movie on their YouTube channel. I see. Is that the mountain? I heard something about the Gorillaz recently, and it had something to do with the mountain. Or is the mountain one of their older songs? I forget. I don't remember. Also, hi doll. Hi doll. Hi. I've been watching for a while and forgot to say hi. Oh no, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You don't have to say hi. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and I hope you were able to get that drawing done that you started. Yes, it is. Okay, that's good. Wait, why is that good? Why is that good? Why is that good? Why did I say that? That doesn't affect me. But it is good. It is good that it is the mountain that they released. Because they released a short. I should watch their short. I bet it's really good. I bet it's really good. Also, hi Bunny. Hi Ashmoa. Hello Ashmoa. Hello Bunny. I hope you guys are having good days. We are just doing some infinite tapping. I've not quite reached infinite taps yet, but I think I'm getting close. I think I've done at least 100 taps. I don't know why my ASMR streams have recently started adopting like the theme of like endless tasks. I don't know why my ASMR streams have like adopted the theme of endless tasks, like infinite tabs or like ranking everything. But they have. That's how it is. is very difficult to, it is very, very difficult to hold. Oh, there we go. There we go. A whole chandelier. Nah. No, it's not a chandelier. It's not a chandelier, but it is. I would say it's like a decorative. It's mostly decorative, but it does serve a different function. It's a little. You'll literally never guess it though. It's a little incense holder that's in the shape of a little cottage. And it's made out of clay. I remember I bought this at like the Christmas fair. I bought this at a Christmas fair back when I was in high school. And I remember the person I was with at the time, me and them, we went to the fair, the Christmas fair together, and we waited in line for about 30 minutes to get our fortunes read by a lady in a caravan. And when we got to the lady, she said, "That will be £50, please. £50 for each of you." And we were like, hell no. That was so awkward. We just had to kind of awkwardly walk out and just say, no, no thanks. We're not paying that. We're not paying that much to get our fortunes read. No thanks. I thought it would be cheaper than that. But I remember that year as well. We went to see. There was like it wasn't in the Christmas fair itself. But it was like a few streets over from it. The Christmas fair is on Princess Street in Edinburgh. And then the place I was thinking of was like a few streets over. I think it was either George Street or Victoria Street. No, it wasn't Victoria Street. Victoria Street somewhere else. I think it was George Street. They had like it was like a really cold room. It was a really cold tent that they'd set up, and they had all these really cool, intricate ice sculptures. It was like a Madame Tussauds, except everyone there was really cold. Because they were made of ice. Because they were made of ice. I wonder what ice would sound like if you tapped on it. I bet it would sound like water, except harder. because this thing that I'm tapping on at the moment is made of clay, which is just hard mud. It's just hard mud. And the earth is made of mud. The earth is made of dirt and mud. Because we live on a worm's world. We live on a worm's world. And that's what they like. The world belongs to the worm. And that's okay because the worm is cool. He goes wriggle, wriggle, wriggle. He goes wriggle, wriggle. He goes blah, 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 blah. Actually, now that I think about it, worms like tapping. Worms really like tapping. So if you're a worm listening to this, come up to the surface, my friend, and jiggle your jive in the grass. That's what worms do when they hear tapping sounds, because they think it's rain. They think it's rain. That's why if you ever see like a crow, if you ever see a crow doing a jig out in the grass, in the fields, in the meadows, if you ever see a crow doing a jig in the meadows, it's because they are tapping for worms, because they know the worms will think it's rain, and they'll come to the surface, and the crows will take them and eat them. They will devour the worms. Heck, maybe this is a crow's world after all. It was my original plan to read a story at the end of this stream, but I am in the vibe of just tapping right now. I think I'm just gonna make this a tapping stream. I think I need to be more consistent in what I do with these ASMRs, because I feel like if I clicked on a stream titled tapping, I would expect it to be full of tapping. I don't want someone reading a story to me. I'll maybe read that story next stream. That doesn't mean I can't tap on my book, though. That doesn't mean I can't tap on my book. That also means I don't have to look out a story for next stream, because I have one already. I have one already. I have one ready already. There's a Norwegian band called Knucklecog. Knucklecog. And the only reason I bring them up is because that's a really good trigger word. No, wait. The band is called Shamble Math. The band is called Shamble Math. And they have a song called Knucklecog. 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 Knuckle, 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 knuckle. Would What's the sandwich called? Do you get a bourbon sandwich? No, a bourbon is a kind of whiskey. What am I thinking of? Is a bourbon a kind of sandwich as well? What does House MD like? What kind of sandwich does House MD like? I forget. Is it a bourbon? Oh gosh. Oh, that's going to annoy me now. That's going to annoy me. I'm gonna look it up. Give me 1 second. If I don't look it up, that's gonna be on my mind all stream. House MD sandwich. Let me see. Oh my god, there's a Reddit post. There's a post in r/HouseMD that's asking what is House's favorite food and or drink. That says, from what I gather, he eats everything, but it seems he's always eating a roast beef sandwich and fries. As a doctor, I thought he would be pickier. Wilson is the same way. Oh my gosh. Reuben, there we go. Thank you, Reddit top comment. Apparently his favorite sandwich is a Reuben sandwich. What's in a Reuben sandwich? I don't know these things. A Reuben is a classic American grilled cheese sandwich made with corned beef, Swiss cheese, sauerkraut, and Russian or Thousand Island dressing on rye bread. Oh my god, I'm really hungry now. It's 2:45. It is 2:45 a.m. and that just made me extremely hungry. Oh my gosh. There'll always be a Reddit post from 10 years ago to answer any question. You're absolutely right. There always is. Every like hyper specific like technical issue that you have as well. There's always like one guy. There's always like one guy on Reddit that's having the same issue. Yeah, wait, that was from that specific post was from 12 years ago. Wait, that's only 2014. Okay, no existential crises. Not this stream. Not this stream, we are the masters of reality. I forgot about time zones again. It's 8:46 p.m. for me. I see. Yeah, it's a little bit late, but I usually stay up late on Saturday nights. I don't mind doing that. I've got all of Sunday to sleep. I hope you're having a great evening. Every time I lean forward like that, it's like my throat spent a really long time on this house. Oh my gosh, I just realized. We've been talking about House MD while tapping on a house. Wow. A dog works in wisteria lays or something. I forgot. No, it's all good. I don't think it was. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Look. Oh wow, I have eyes. They're a little goofy. Are they actually working? Yeah, okay. Okay, they are working. They're not very well rigged. Guess what this is? I also have the freaking. Is it a book cover? Yes, it is a book cover. You are correct. You are so good at hearing. Your ears are impeccable. Your ears are impeccable. Unless you come face to face with an angry woodpecker. An angry woodpecker that's like. In that instance, I think perhaps your ears would be looking rather impeccable. Just watch out for those woodpeckers. OW. What the fuck? Sorry, that came on screen and that genuinely jump scared me. I didn't know what that was. Oh my gosh. I turn off I turn off most of my redeems for these ASMR streams because all the other ones have like loud sound effects. I don't recall the last time I saw a woodpecker, if I'm being honest. I don't think I've ever seen a woodpecker. I don't think I've ever seen one. I've definitely heard them. I've definitely heard them pecking away, but I don't think I've ever actually seen one. I feel like woodpeckers are the beavers of the bird world. I feel like woodpeckers are the beavers of the bird world. I feel like otters are to beavers what wasps are to bees. Otters are like beavers, wasps, if you're a bee. Like bees are beavers and wasps are otters. And woodpeckers are like the beavers of the woods, the beavers of the trees. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. Because both beavers and woodpeckers are in woods and trees. So that'd be like saying that, M&Ms are like the candy off the bowl, when there's other candy in the bowl. I'm lost. I'm not following this conversation that I'm having with myself. That broke my brain. I'm sorry. Okay, no more thinking. Sleepy time. You gotta admit though, termites are the beavers of the bug world. Yeah. Okay, that one makes sense. Yeah. They're all wood eaters. Like wood from trees. I've got hair in my face, hold on. It's annoying me. Okay. Let's see what's in this book. Let me turn it to a random page. I like doing that. The dance is ended. The spirit epilogizes. Epilogizes. I don't know that word. Speak. To the ocean now I fly, and those happy climes that lie, where day never shuts his eye, up in the broad fields of the sky. There I snuck the liquid air, all amidst the gardens fair, of Hesperus and his daughters three, that sing about the golden tree along the crisped shades and bowers, revels the spruce and jocund spring, the graces the rosy bosom towers, thither all their bounties bring, there eternal summer dwells, and west winds with musky wing about the cedar alleys fling, nard and cassia's balmy smells. Is this like the main book? This book's like split into different sections. I thought this was Paradise Regained. Okay. Okay. I see what I've done, yeah. No, there's like multiple stories in this book. Okay. Ooh, maybe I don't read that page. That page has some controversial stuff on it. Though men esteem thee low of parentage, thy Father is the eternal King who rules all heaven and earth, angels and sons of men. A messenger from God foretold thy birth, conceived in me a virgin he foretold. Thou shouldst be great, and sit on David's throne, and of thy kingdom there should be no end. At quickly to the manger where thou layest. For the inn was left no better room. Okay. I'm phrasing that exactly like like that Christmas one. The night before Christmas. I like what this book smells like. It smells like book. It smells like wood. I feel like books are the trees of the wood shelf, of the bookshelf, of the shelf, of the shelf. But shelf is also tree. I don't know. I think it's getting a bit late. I think the mold spores are getting to me. How long have we been going? Okay, I'm gonna make it to 2 hours. I'm gonna go for another 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna end the stream. Is there anything I haven't tapped on yet? There is actually one more thing that I haven't tapped on. I don't hold that much hope of it being very good though. But hey, we might as well, right? We might as well. We might as well. I have this little case full of guitar picks. Already I got one eye open, but it will close soon. No worries, Nimue Bear. I hope you have a good sleep. Oops. Rest well, rest well. Have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. Have a good. Have a good. Good rest. Yeah. That's another reason I like to keep my nails short, is because I rarely, but on occasion, I do play the guitar. But it's very, very rare that I actually do that. I haven't played in so long, so that's why I've got long nails at the moment. But I guess long nails are good for like playing classical guitar when you're dominant, and because then you can pluck the strings a lot better. But on the hand that you want, like on the fretboard, you kind of gotta have like short nails, so you can actually press the frets down. sneaking suspicion that this case is gonna open on me, and the pigs are gonna go everywhere, and I'm never gonna find them again. And that will be the end of my guitar playing days. I wonder if anyone's ever made like a pick for a classical guitar. Like you're supposed to play classical guitar with your nails. But what if someone went around cutting people's nails for them and like harvesting human nail enamel, and then they like melted it down. I don't know, can you melt nails? I don't know if that's possible. But like they somehow liquefied it and then like put it into like a mold. Like a mold. Not like the kind you get on your walls when you leave your shower on for too long. But like a mold that like makes something. Like a mold of guitar pick. That's the word. Guitar pick. And then you could have a guitar pick that's like made of nails. And then you could use that. You could use that on a classical guitar, and you'd still be playing it. You'd still be playing it with your nails, because your nails would be in the shape and form of a guitar pick. Polyrhythm. Okay. I actually kind of do like the sound of this. It's better than I thought it would be. Although I don't like it when the actual pigs move around on the inside. It's kind of frustrating. Let me take the lid off. Let me take the lid off and see what the lid sounds like on its own. Oh. The lid sounds nice. The lid sounds pretty good, actually. The lid sounds pretty good. I like that. I like that. It sounds like rain on a tin roof. Like rain on a tin roof. Like you ever go to one of those like, or did you ever stay in one of those like trailer park caravans? My family used to have one of those. And that's the sound that the rain would make on the roof. You could hear it like really, really prominently in that caravan. And it was like super, super soothing. But then every now and then, because we were like really close to woods, every now and then, like a twig or like a piece of a branch would fall from the trees, and it would land on the roof, and it would scare the absolute piss out of everyone who was trying to sleep. I do remember that. since gotten rid of that caravan, which is a shame because it was like a really old, it was like a really old caravan. But it was too old. It was way too old. It was falling apart. I think actually it was my great grandmother that bought it. Or maybe not bought it, but she at least she stayed in it like a lot. I remember that when I was little. She's the one that taught me how to roll a cigarette. I don't smoke, but I know how to roll cigarettes because of her teachings. Also, I just realized something. Like really weird about my background. Does anybody else see like the silhouette of like a man standing? Does anybody else see like a silhouette of a man up there in the corner? Like there's a guy. Am I the only one that sees the guy? There's like a dude. Like, okay, like if I used my hat, like the edge of my hat to point at him, like it would be pointing like right at his face right now. Like there's his face, like right there. And then his shoulders are like here, and he's wearing like a tracksuit. And then his crotch would be like down here. He's got like eyebrows and everything. What the hell, man? What the heck? When you see it. Okay, is there anything else that I wanted to tap on? Let me go check. I don't think there is. Let me go back to tapping on the rosemary oil. I'm going to end with this rosemary oil. Got about 8 minutes left, and then I'm going to end the stream. And then I gotta go get some sleep. I wonder if we've reached infinite taps yet. I wonder. I feel like if we did that, we'd get like an achievement in the bottom corner of our vision though. And I've not seen any achievements pop up in the corner of my vision. So I don't think we've quite reached it. But that's okay. That's okay. That just means we'll have to do a part 3 at some point. That just means we'll have to do a part 3. Apologies once again for my creaky chair. Wait. exists. It exists because I just said it. If I just said it. If it didn't exist, I wouldn't be able to say it. Klopek. Klopek. Or should that be like a really bad word in like Polish or something? Klopek. Klopek. I just invented a trigger word. Yeah, klopek. What could klopek mean? I think it is like a disease that horses get. They get klopek. They get diagnosed with klopek. And instead of going klop, 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 they go. That's the klopek disease. You don't want to get klopek, do you? Wear a mask. Or you will get klopek, 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 klopek. Klopek markers, Klopek markers, Klopek markers, the signs of Klopek, the signs of having a Klopek. Klopek marker number 1. Your klops become squelches. Klopek marker number 2. Insidious boils. Insidious boils. Klopek marker number 3. Itchy teeth. Klopek marker number 4. A severe stiffness in your eyeballs. And your eyeballs make like stone grinding sounds when you move them. Hello, Nate the Great. Nate the Great Skates. Nate the Great Skates. I hope you're doing well. You caught me right at the end of stream. So I apologize. I'm gonna be ending stream in a couple minutes. I'm so sorry. I hope you were doing well, though. I hope you were doing well. I hope you were having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. We've just been doing infinite taps. Infinite taps. Infinite taps. I don't think we quite got to infinity, though. So I think we're gonna have to do a part 3. Bruh. No. I'm sorry. This has happened on like several occasions. Someone always comes in at the right at the very end, and it makes me feel bad. I'm sorry. My bad. I do have to go to bed, though. What is another good word? I like the word plinth. Plinth is a Connecticut's, it connects, it connecticut's, all the C's, all the letter C's. All the letter C's, it connecticut's, all the letter C's into the one word. It connecticut's them all. Okay. 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 I hope anyone listening still is either asleep or equally as cozy